Hello once again, and welcome to my playthrough of Civilization V Gods and Kings in what I suppose I am calling the Stand the Test of Time series. This should be episode 4, I think? I just did 3 a minute ago. So anyway, when last you left your hero, me, I was in the middle of sieging Copenhagen, and they've got a crossbowman in there, and one out here, but I've done all that I've said I've done so far. I have scourged the land of 2 of their cities, taken them over in repayment for them sacking Lyon in episode 2. They've got these little things going on here with their little cities. I'll deal with them in a little bit. But this is the big kahuna, the big cheese. And we're going to deal with that too. Don't you worry. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start upgrading some of my dudes. Now, unfortunately, I can't upgrade those to trebuchets, but I can start moving the spearmen. I guess not him, he's out of moves. I can start upgrading the spearmen, and that is exactly what I am going to do. Pikemen are just head and shoulders better than spearmen. Obviously, they're the next level of them. So I've got 3 catapults now, one of which is healing. That should be more than enough to break Copenhagen's walls. He's still not producing enough to really break out now that the peace treaty is over, but until everybody is healed up, I don't really have enough to break in. So we're at somewhat of a stalemate. It's a little unfortunate. What am I building? Can I even tell what I'm building? I think I'm building a trading post there. 2 turns until Ares is completely my city. Now, he's getting all full of himself. Look at all this that he's telling me to accept, and that's just not what's up. What? I warned you! Fuck off. Why have they denounced me? What did I do? New cities too aggressively. Well, dicks to you. I'm gonna take you dudes. Alright, now I don't want to go back too close up there. I'm going to move this general up here. What I should have been doing is just bombarding them the whole damn time. I am going to move this catapult up here into the hills. That should block some of their ranged attacks. We'll see whether or not I'm just crazy. The unit needs orders again. Well. There. So she's really pissed off at me for something. Not quite sure what yet. I do not need both of these workers, so I'm going to delete him. And I'm going to start... They might try to make a run at these guys. It's entirely possible. These gents, however, absolutely need to heal. I got a sneaking suspicion that if I keep him out here, then I'm just going to get crushed in a ranged battle. So, I'm going to move here and here. I'm going to move him up. As far as production, I can actually get some stuff going now. I cannot purchase anything with faith quite yet. Don't have enough. I can purchase a scout. But that's not really what I'm going for here. So I'm going to purchase a shrine, since that can contribute to the war effort without actually wasting 12 turns doing God knows what. Okay, so my archer is more or less out of this fight. He did well, but it's time for him to heal up. Let's set him up, and oh god damn it! Now, I'm not entirely convinced that they will survive a headlong attack. Now, I can't seem to shoot over that hill, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move him back briefly. I'm going to move him up. I'm going to upgrade him. And I suppose I need more dudes. I'm going to go towards horsemen this time. Reason being is that horsemen will be able to get to the front sooner rather than just piddling around wasting time on this road. Actually, what I ought to do is I gotta start building a road out there. The crossbowmen gonna stay put. We're gonna see what they do here. I'm kind of curious to see their next move. Those two ranged attacks are really cutting me down, but if I could just get my front line to the front... And damn it, unit needs orders again! Ugh. Then I think I'd be able to finish this off. Oh. Well, that's mighty unfortunate, ain't it? Although, this presents an opportunity. Oh, this actually illustrates an amazingly important point. If you are in a situation such as this, where your city is undefended, or about to fall, regardless, and you have ranged units and a single land unit, or single melee, take the melee. The ranged can't take it. You have to have a melee unit, I think. God, I really hope I'm not eating my words. If I remember correctly, let's put it like that. You have to have a melee unit in order to capture a city. Oh man, I really hope I'm not just confusing my civs. Regardless, we're now in range. We're going for it. This is probably a piss poor idea, but we will see. You heal up. Choose production. We'll see if that actually helps anything. Again, a unit needs orders. Alright, so now that iron mine is done, then they have another crossbowman built. Once again, I have to... Fuck my life! Nope, I have to pull back again. I do not have the manpower to take out everything that's up there. This is really becoming frustrating. I can't bombard over the thing either. I should not have given them peace. I should not have. I absolutely should not have. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Not now, anyway. Just gotta kind of wait this one out. So now they're bombarding my northern city for realsies, as it were. I am going to try something a little clever here. Now they will be defending, and they are out of range for the moment. They're probably just going to blow up my thing. That's what I would do. I, however, am going to take out that crossbowman, or most of it anyhow. I'm going to try to keep constructing that road. Another great general has been built. Well, good. Grand. Wonderful. Alright. Okay. So that's the end of that guy right up there. We're going to keep the general there for the moment. Keep them there for the moment. Keep him there for the moment. Move him down into friendly territory and fortify him. We're going to move the general up here. Hopefully I'm going to be able to build a citadel up here to cause damage to them as long as they're causing me problems. And one of my horsemen is ready. Good. Time to ride. Meanwhile, you know what? Give me a swordman. Take quicker. And the faster this goes, I think the better. Alright. Now I can shoot him, wipe him out. So safe, or safer. Start by peppering them with him. Him out. Sweeping down from the hills. Minus 44. That is a very unhappy man right there. I'm going to try to connect these two cities with a road. I'm really going to try. We will see if this actually goes anywhere. Okay. Now, when you're building a citadel in wartime, it's important to remember to leave your general enough moves in the turn that you build it to actually build it. Because if he gets caught out in the open, he's going to get taken. And that's just going to be a huge waste of everybody's time. I'm going to position them behind the forest so they can't get bombarded. They seem to sense that something is afoot.
I have some
Oh
information.
no! Saw that coming. Alright, so maybe it was in Aros? Oh, nope, they stole it from Paris. They know where Paris is. Alright, well I thought they'd... you know what? Oh, God, you know how they knew that? Embassies. Duh. Alright, so remember, your embassy gives away the location of your capital. So, don't be a dummy. Alright, as far as purchasing goes... Oh, that's a good point. I can't purchase anything in this city yet because there's a unit occupying it. So now I can. And I'm going to purchase... Actually, I'm going to purchase a warrior. And here's why. Because warrior upgrades into a swordsman, and I have spare reserves of iron. Heal him. Pause him. Move him out here. He's ready to go. This is going to be a very delicate maneuver. Very delicate. Okay. As far as this goes, I'll put in a turn on a workboat, just so I can get some pearls. But what I'm going to do next turn is I'm going to build another warrior, and then upgrade it again. That should give me enough of a meat shield in order to make it north and finally finish this and enter the next chapter of my nation's long history. Oh. Well then. That's an interesting positioning. I accept. Okay, so I want him to come over here. I want him to come over here. I want to upgrade him. Meanwhile, at the Temple of Doom. Alright. He's going to come up this way. He's going to start building a road. He's going to go back here. And here's what else is going to happen. This. That. And that. Dead. With no one left around me, I'm going to come down into here and prepare to box them in. Move him down here and citadeled. Which also pushes back their cultural boundary. Alright, now we're finally getting some work done around here. Jeez, took long enough. Alright, I'm going to move him up here. I am not going to worry about the workers. Those are just a waste. What we are going to do is we're going to move the catapults and the general, I suppose. Sure, why not? Back into position, along with this bowman. Move him up here. Get out of here. Just in case things don't go as planned, I want them on point, and I think I'm going to have enough forces to finally end this garbage. I'm going to fortify them there, just for the moment, just to regain a little bit of extra health. As for this guy, move him over there. Next turn, who gets shot to pieces? Nope. I made that mistake once. So the composite bowman gets shot to pieces.
And you.
I have discovered education, and it is prime time for crime time, as the saying goes. This should do it. Now obviously the attack of a bowman, composite or not, isn't really going to do a whole lot. That's fine. It's just something for them to do. Actually, they probably could have fortified and that would have been the better choice, rather than, oh, it's something to do. Alright. Finally I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's been a long, hard war, and I'm sure the people here are sick of hearing about it. I've been casting. This is probably the longest consecutive cast I've done. This is about an hour's worth. Yes, I will work together. This is about an hour or so worth of casting that I'm doing today. That's a lot for me to just talk straight. As much as I do love hearing the sound of my own voice, not quite that much. So, it's a safe assumption that these catapults are going to just get obliterated. So, what we're going to do is, just in case, we're going to fortify you. Not you. We're going to fortify you, you. Actually, that's a bad choice. I'm going to move you over there. I'm going to move you up. That way, they'll be able to attack. You are... You know what? You're going to stay there, too. I'm going to move you up here. And let's see who you shoot for. It's got to be the catapult. It's the only logical choice, is the catapult. This might have to come to a melee siege instead of just peppering them first. I will accept a research agreement, of course. Yup. Unit promotion. Oh, hey! Hey guys, thanks for joining. Thanks, dudes. That was nice of you. Alright. Get the Great General. Great General is going to come down here. And you know what? With this taking place, this is what it's got to be. I've got to attack with everything. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do this. And that's just the reality of the situation here. They stay put. Hopefully, some of them target the horsemen. I only just built them to get to the front line quickly and to cause a little bit of havoc. So, with havoc having been caused, I'm kind of hoping now they take a shot away from one of the more important units, like the catapults. Oh, nah, it wasn't enough. Oh, that is just the worst. I was really hoping they'd survive for an extra turn or so. That's troublesome. But the war continues. We can still pull this out, even without the catapults. As much as they will be missed, we gotta go for it. It is not gonna be enough. It is not even nearly going to be enough. I feel like a colossal jackass now. Well. This is just monstrously awkward. Somehow they are producing enough units to not only stop my siege, but to break out of it, and I no longer have the resources to fight this war. This is me wishing nobody were watching me playing this. Alright, well, there's that, at least. You know what? You gotta know when you're beat, and right now I am beat, and I'm just gonna lose my army. So, I suppose that's how this conflict is going to end. A little bit of an anticlimax. Maybe I'll come back for them. Maybe I won't. Maybe just focus on nation building. But either way, they're fairly crippled. They're disconnected. All their cities are pulled apart from one another. I think we've all learned an important lesson here, is what I think. The first and most important lesson is do not fuck with pasadenazorro, because I am the hipsmith. Second is don't go to war unless you are really prepared to. And I was apparently not prepared enough. What I am going to do as a giant fuck you is I'm going to destroy that farm and take over some more of his land. Just to cripple him as much as humanly possible. He is on to my clever tricks, but that's okay. Anyhow, at the end of this war, my name is, as it has always been, pasadenazorro. Thank you for putting up with the drone of my voice, and I will see you later.